You're mute.
Perdón, yo ya dije las verdades absolutas y tenía el micrófono cerrado. Bueno, va de vuelta. A ver. Buenas tardes, buenas noches. Bienvenidos una vez más al Festival Internacional de Performance Corpórea. Este es el segundo día de emisiones en línea, pero también es la segunda semana de trabajo, porque recuerden que la semana pasada ya estuvimos en la sierra trabajando con la maestra Elvira Santamaría en un laboratorio, retiro maravilloso en Sierra de Órganos, que ya el jueves comentaremos con la maestra Elvira. Y justo ahora nos toca recibir en este espacio a una artista que está del otro lado del mundo. Esta artista está en la India, su nombre es Dimple Shah, y les voy a leer un poquito de la información que nos mandó sobre su trabajo. Dimple Shah nos cuenta que todo su trabajo puede ser resumido en este término, procesos de destilación metafórica. Todo este término de procesos de destilación metafórica puede ser aplicado a todas las áreas, desde lo sociopolítico, lo ecológico, lo ambiental, lo psicológico, lo filosófico y lo existencial, sobre todo sobre estas preguntas, grandes preguntas existenciales, filosóficas, psicológicas, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Todas estas preguntas que envuelven la vida y la humanidad. El trabajo de Dimple se enfoca en la catarsis, en la purificación, en la purga, en la sanación, la filtración, la condensación y la extracción de elementos puros, ¿no? Tratar de depurar estos elementos del propio ser. Su trabajo tiene varias aproximaciones, tiene varias formas de acceder a esta modo de trabajo, pero sobre todo está basado en lo efímero y lo espontáneo y lo interactivo, en esta naturaleza que le da que busca esta naturaleza efímera, espontánea e interactiva en su trabajo a través de enfocarse en preocupaciones claves del ser humano, como la guerra, la migración, los crímenes hacia las mujeres y la problemática de lo femenino en general. Todos estos pensamientos, ideas, van sobre esta idea de destilación, ¿no? Y es a través de estas acciones físicas y psicológicas que ella trata de hacer este proceso de destilación. Desde la curiosidad, la duda y estas preguntas filosóficas que ya mencionábamos, su trabajo se va abocando a estas situaciones y se preocupa por recolectar información y tratar de extraer y purificar a partir de estos datos, de esta información, un elemento mucho más puro. De alguna manera relacionado con procesos alquímicos, ¿no? Todo esto, obviamente, en términos metafóricos, aludiendo a la mente y al cuerpo. Estos procesos alquímicos de los que ella trata, buscan llegar a la quintesencia, a este elemento purificado que ayuda a todos nosotros a atravesar estos procesos de sanación y tener una catarsis a partir de un material orgánico extraído, un material natural y orgánico extraído, ¿sí? Bueno, pues no les cuento más, vamos a ver esta pieza que nos mandó, este video que nos manda Dimple, Shah, espero estarlo diciendo bien, que se llama, este video que vamos a ver se llama Intercepting Psychosis, Untangling the Subconscious Mind, y después de esta transmisión de esta pieza en video, vamos a tener una acción en vivo de la artista para luego platicar con ella. Entonces, no tomo más tiempo y vayamos directamente a ver esta pieza, Intercepting Psychosis, Untangling Subconscious Mind.
sugar effect style, corporate coffee futures in professional design, future concept to have professional living function, monthly, independent, wealth generation for extended to have function for communication, investment, coffee futures at 23% investment. I have to have good sugar effect style, corporate coffee futures in professional design, future concept to have professional living function, monthly, independent, wealth generation for extended to have function for communication, investment, coffee futures at 23% investment. I have to have good sugar effect style, corporate coffee futures in professional design, future concept to have professional living function.
You're bad. Disgusting. Bad. You're filthy. You're bad. Bastard.
Adelante, Isis.
Yo y mi problema con el micrófono. Muy interesante el trabajo de Dimple. Y bueno, ya no seguimos con la transmisión en vivo de una acción de esta artista. Dimple, are you ready?
Yes,
Can you start your camera, please?
yes, yes. Just a sec.
Yes, don't worry. We're waiting for you. No worries. Fantastic work. Bueno, pues ahora vamos a platicar un poco con Dimple. Pues la práctica será en inglés, y cualquier cosa, pero si hacen sus preguntas, yo voy a tratar de hacer un poquito la traducción. Eso. So, hello Dimple, are you ready?
Le mandé mensaje de que me avisara cuando esté lista.
Okay.
Ahí está.
Hello. Thank you for your performance. That was really nice.
Thank you.
So how do you feel? You talk about this transmutation, like the essence and the alchemy of your work, and I felt this vibe, like there was some magic going on, right? Like like something was happening there, something was transforming. And 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 I get what you mean in your text when you talk about this transformation, this alchemy, this way of purifying, searching for purity through the action, but in a way not to achieve physical purity, but just like a metaphorical thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
uh,
it is more of an metaphorical and philosophical, and also when you are performing the transformation which happens within, and that is transformed in your action. So when an audience sees me, they also feel this kind of change happening through my action, and there is some reaction, like chemical reaction happening in their mental their psychological mind, and I'm trying to also transmit the message of catharsis, kind of healing through my act. So that is my core. Like usually my performance, I use incorporate several elements which are organic and which are from nature, and most of my performance are ritual based, where I perform various rituals, either with the essence or the scent or the touch, and my vocal sound. So this in fact, the audience resonates with this, and there is some change happening through that process.
so uh, the purpose of these performances are like to have like a means of transformation for the people who are your witnesses, right? So the people who are watching with you, you're getting transformed, but they can experience this transformation with you, right?
Yes, I also feel the transformation, and the audience who is interacting with me. Usually, this is since a very live performance, but not the live performance which we usually have in a physical space. So most of the time, I do have one-to-one interactive performance. So there is a very intimate interaction which is happening between me and my audience, and these are sometimes quite personal transformation. For each audience there is a different way I process it, and then there is an emotional transformation also happening between me, and we exchange this psychological and emotional state at that moment. And have seen in my several performance, like when I performed in UK in 2009 before pandemic, um, uh, in Manchester Contemporary Festival, and this was a very intimate and one-to-one performance. And I could see my audience emotionally bursting out in front of me during the performance, and then at the same moment I was doing some rituals, and I was pacifying that whole emotion, and I was trying to heal her. So this kind of emotive very what to say, emotional burst can happen with me and my audience, and they feel quite open when they come to me, and they feel that they can open up their mind. Sometimes it's very difficult to in these days, when we have this linear family, nuclear families, and sometimes most of the European countries I've seen, they stay alone, they don't stay with their family and things like that. So there is a lot of isolation, there is a lot of loneliness which they cannot open up. And through my work, I think they feel that comfort to, I don't force them, I don't tell them you have to tell me. It is up to them. I, for this lady also, I never told any, I didn't instruct, I just facilitated her with the space and my own presence, and she was quite comfortable to open up with me. And this transformation happened, and she was quite relieved. The catharsis is not only just like, something happens like in medicine, when you give some tablet. It's also when you come out of your subconscious fear, subconscious loneliness, to someone, someone you feel comfortable with, and that space I facilitate in my work.
We have a question here from
Yes.
an artist from Colombia, and he says, the piece was very interesting. There were moments when I felt in a certain environment analogous to Mexican environments. My question is there a symbolism in the color, in particular yellow? Is there a particular symbolism?
This for this particular performance, actually, I did a little bit because I have to communicate with the region of people whom I'm performing for majorly, and a little bit of research, not very elaborate research, but I came to know there was this China Pavlona. Uh, she came to from India. She came from Kochi, and she has the origin. And this gift of your maybe it is a national dress or whatever you call it, China Pablana dress, is a kind of in design, kind of in, it's a gift from her, like the form, and it has an influence from Indian continent. The costume, the skirt and the top, and this the veil which you use it, which we call it as dupatta, and that has a relevance with your the historic background. And she came as a slave, and yeah, she came as a slave. She was kidnapped by Portuguese, and she was taken to Philippines, Manila, and from there she was brought as a slave to Mexico, and she was got to this place called Pablana. I don't know how to
Puebla.
pronounce. Yeah,
Puebla.
Pobla. So she was got she came there, and then she later on became a saint, and that's a transformation. And I'm trying. My performance is about in search of this woman who came from India, and I'm trying to metaphorically connect with this flower, marigold, savantige we call it, and this particular flower we get very much common in this place, and somehow like I tried to match my identity. When she went there, she became there itself, like she became the person of Mexican, and she transformed her identity from Indian to, and it was, although it was like, gradual through process of slavery, and but then she adopted the culture, and this adoption, she also transformed in her costume, in her dress, and it is followed. I think everybody in the festival or some occasion, I don't know what occasion you wear this dress, but they wear it, and I wanted to metaphorically connect to that. And this flower was like, in search of where is she, like, I'm trying to find out her through this process. I hope I answered the artist.
I think you did. He just said, "Wow, awesome." So, and I didn't know this history about China Poblana that came from India, which is just fantastic. And I was wondering right now, because you have a dish called moli, and we
Mali.
have a moli, I think it is
Oh,
Molee.
okay.
Is it true?
Yeah, you
Maybe
shared.
huh?
Maybe I'm not getting about what you're talking about, but maybe there might be Indian dish. I don't know.
All right, because we have a dish here which is called mole, but I had seen this. Hang on, let me see if I can get the right spelling.
Try to explain what she said in Spanish, please.
This. Hang on. It's yeah.
Maybe you can talk about the recipe or how you do it.
Oh,
Then I'll get it.
it's because I really don't know. I just had it, and this this. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Molly,
Molly
Mol.
Curie. Curry.
You know
Okay.
that? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not getting, like, maybe I'll have to do a research on that, or
No
maybe
worries.
yeah. But yeah, there are like there will be an influence because there are a lot of Indian population over there
Mm.
also, and we I think we have a lot of spices in common. Like
Mm-hmm.
we use cumin, we use
Cinnamon.
a lot of spices which are common and which also
Mm-hmm.
we use it in every day, and that's how I
Mm.
think so I did a research. While doing the research on this work, I learned Mexican rice, fried rice.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's how I came to know that there are a lot of common spices. Only one thing which we don't use is oregano, and
Mm.
so if you add that one particular thing, and also the beans, which we don't add it in fried rice, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what I learned in that kind of recipe, which I
Mm-hmm.
saw it online. So maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, and because there's this when I lived with my family for a bit in England, and we used to go to Indian restaurants quite a lot because we thought that that was like quite similar to our cuisine. Because it's like the closest thing, because we didn't have a Mexican restaurant in the city I was living in, so there's this uh, common ground
Yes,
within the food. And I consider that maybe the mole that we have is it comes probably from India in a way. No, I was just making the inspiration basically. I was
yes,
thinking about that. Yeah.
yes. Even the tea. The I learned making tea in a Mexican style from one of the artists when I was in residency in 2006 in Glasgow, and she
Mm-hmm.
taught me like putting all the spices, like what to say, clove, and there are a lot of all kind of spices were added in the tea, and I learned Mexican tea. So that was one more part which I came to know during my residency. So there are a lot of common elements which
Yeah.
because of spices and the kind of taste we look for in our food, there is a
Mhm.
lot of commonalities in that.
Well, it's a shame that it came through slavery, but I'm glad that we have some pieces of our hearts that connect us, and that's really, really nice and lovely to know that we are in a way relatives. You know that
Yes,
even though you're so far, far away, that there is some blood in me that we share, right? So that's quite poetic.
it is poetic since we all are one family. The whole world is
Mm-hmm.
one family. And then when you start kind of dissecting this knots, and then you realize there is one part of me, like somewhere in some, like Mexico
Yeah.
country, and then there is, you can relate oneself, and that's how I tried to find this connecting thread between us, and it was amazing to know, a lot of, so, and I really, I slept yesterday very late since I was wanted to know more and bring those elements in me with my emotions. I hope I could do that. I don't know, but
No,
the audience have to say.
I think you did a fantastic job. I loved your performance, and I feel like maybe we think of India as a far, far away exotic country, and I guess you think of Mexico quite the same way. But knowing that there's something or some elements that are common to both cultures, and we, in a way, share the same blood. It's just absolutely fantastic and poetic and lovely, and I'm just very thrilled that you shared this work with us, and I'm just really grateful.
And I'm really glad and happy that I became part of this festival. And thank you for giving this platform for presenting my work and also my video performance. And it's amazing. And I think we now build this bond for a longer time, and then yeah, we can develop it further.
I'm looking forward to collaborating with you, right? So just
Thank
let
you.
me know what I need to do. So,
Yes, surely we'll work it out. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you. And thanks to all the audience who were watching me. And thanks for your feedback. And you can leave your comment, and I'll leave a message with my email ID. You can contact me. Thank
Yes,
you.
we're sharing all of the social media of the artists, so people can research you and check on your website and everything. So I hope that I'm really glad that Yesid from Colombia and Christine from Canada are happy to see you work, and I'm really glad. I'm really glad
Yeah,
that I met you.
I see Christina's message, and thank you for watching me. And yeah, hope to meet you all someday. Maybe I can come someday. I don't know. This world now, because of
Yeah.
pandemic, the travel is become in, like, you cannot travel, but in future sometime, somewhere, some festival. Yeah. Thank
Let's
you.
hope next year it's a different
Yes.
different experience, and probably you can come over and we can have a different experience, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much, Dimple. I send you hugs and kisses all the way over there, and I'm not gonna let you go. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Gracias a todos por estar acá. Gracias, me despido súper rápido. Nos vamos a conectar ahora con su mana actor, también de la India. Y no se desconecten, seguimos en el Festival Corpóreo. Muchas gracias y hasta pronto.